Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of SkyFactory 4 with me, Nancy. Last episode, we built this island that's got all the mystical agricultural stuff and a bunch of renewable energy. I think it's got a windmill. Let's have a look at it again. Yeah, it's got a windmill here as well as a solar generator, which is not working right now, and a completely full up harvester apparently. What is this harvesting? The magic means those are gonna need to stop. It's filling up this entire thing. And today I thought it would be good to do a little bit of sort of quality of life fixes around the base here. Because I have just so much stuff that needs to get done that's maybe not particularly interesting, but it needs to get done regardless. So let me show you a couple of issues I have around the base. First up, alright, we got this storage system set up a little while ago, and we had a miscellaneous box for everything that didn't fit in the chests over there, the barrels. And we're starting to get not only saplings, which are meant to go in there, but resin and acorns and sticks and everything in here. So quite a few of these have completely run out of space, like the bacon and the bone and just a lot of things. If it says 64 out of 64, yeah, it's out of space. So I want to get some upgrades done for them, which should be a fairly easy solution. But the upgrades I need a lot of emeralds, gold, and obsidian. And obsidian's actually the nightmare one. I can get gold and emeralds from my resin quite easily, but I don't have a fully automated way of getting obsidian. And I think the best thing to do, I had a look at getting obsidian. That is the wrong button. There's a lot of different ways to get it, like starlight transmutation, packaging. Oh, that's truffles. You can solidify lava. There's a lot of different ways, but what I think I want to do, and it seems maybe the most efficient way to do it, is to get molten obsidian, which you can get by alloying lava and water. We do have an infinite water source somewhere I have hooked up. We also have an infinite lava source, this lava fabricator here, which does need fuel, but you know, it's working. The problem is I have it set up to this smeltery, and I want to get something going for this upstairs one. It's a lot smaller, and I think we could repurpose it to alloy or obsidian instead. At the moment, it's completely out of fuel, so we also need lava for that. So I guess first thing here is to set up a lava fabricator and some sort of energy source for it as well. There we go. I got everything ready for our lava fabricator, so let's craft it. This is fairly straightforward stuff. The only thing that was difficult was getting the blaze rods. Again, I had to show you in a second. I had to use this hellish matter that you get by converting overworldian matter. So it's a bit cheating because we didn't actually go into the nether to get blaze rods, but we still got it. Right, lava fabricator set up, and we're gonna need it. I guess we're gonna need. I'm just gonna pop it here for now. And we're gonna need to wire it up somehow to both the sear tank and also the inside of it, which I completely forgot how to do. We're gonna start off with just a battery next to it to get this going, because I have a big collection of diamonds in here that I want to finish smelting. I can't be bothered moving all of these stacks in here. And oh, this battery is draining rapidly. Okay. But that should hopefully only continue while this is filling up the tank. Oh, that was emptied really fast. Okay, let's grab a second battery. We're definitely gonna need a fairly powerful generator next to this, I think. I definitely want a generator next to it that I can kind of just ignore and leave forever. So I'm thinking renewable energy of some sort. And I could just make another solar generator like we did for the island last episode. I wonder where this heat generator is though. If it works off heat, then putting it next to a lava farm kind of makes sense, like a lava generator, but I don't actually know if that gives off heat or if this generates heat. But it's fairly cheap, so I think I'm gonna try building one, and if it doesn't work, we're gonna go with the solar one instead. One heat generator coming up. What does this do? Ooh, okay. It's not saying much. It's not saying much. Let's try putting it next to our lava, I guess. We've hooked up our lava fabricator to our heat generator, so let's see if this is actually gonna start filling up with lava. Right, we've got lava being made. This full. Lava's leaving somewhere. Oh, oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. It's gone the other way. What's the best way to deal with this? Right, well, I'm just gonna remove this for now. Oh, look. Okay, our lava is going into our heat generator, and it's got a bit of energy. So now we need an energy cable going from the heat generator to the lava fabricator, and we might have just came up with some sort of weird renewable energy where it runs itself. Is that allowed? Okay, it took the energy out and it's put it in the lava fabricator. And unfortunately, I don't think it had enough to produce any lava. Which maybe just means it needs a burst of initial energy to get started. I don't know, but I'm gonna charge up the batteries again and we'll give that a go. Right, let's give it an initial battery boost by popping this right here. Gonna make more lava, and that's gonna go into here, and it's gonna make some energy. And it feels like the lava fabricator is maybe using up more energy than the heat generator provides. Oh, this might not work. Oh, the battery's draining and it's not sustaining itself. I don't think. Yeah, we're out of life. We're out of life. This is not going to work. Right. I guess it's onto the solar panels then. I don't know what happened. This just randomly started burning. This melter just got this barrel that's got a little bit of experience left in it on fire. Okay, so what I did at some point was I stole the fluid extraction cable from the barrel to use for something else, and the lava apparently just started burning things, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Since we had all the machines prepped and ready, I made quite a few of these solar generators, and we can go straight into the advanced one. I just need to craft it right here. And now we can hopefully just attach this right to the top, and it's not going to work just now. Why can't I place it on you? Oh dear. Let's try placing it anywhere. Oh, it's a big boy. Okay. Can I place it like this? No, because I think this chest's in the way, which is very unfortunate. What about here? Aha, I can do this. And it's obviously facing the wrong way to provide fuel. Okay, I did not expect it to be so big. Alright, just for now, I have put it on the floor. Let's see if this is going to get any energy, if it's going to be enough to actually create any lava. It's the advanced version. It's daytime. I've just slept. We're in desert hills. It never rains. This should really work. But I feel like the lava fabricator is using up a lot of energy. Yeah. It's gonna take a while for this thing to provide any lava, I guess. Well, while it's doing this thing, I guess the next thing we need is a water source for our obsidian. So we do have this infinite water source we could probably make quite easily. We've already made one here for this plastic setup. I considered stealing it, but I think we'll just craft a second one instead. That is our infinite water source crafted, and you can upgrade this, but I'm hoping that just one is going to be enough for what we want to do here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop it, I guess, next to the the lava source. And what I need now is a cable just to hook this up to this drain. Here we go. It should start putting water in here. And we are creating some molten obsidian already. We still have some diamond left over, which we're gonna take out in a second. But oh, okay, this is not going to work if I leave it constantly hooked up. What if I add this here as well? We have both lava and water flowing in. Did they come in at the same time? What wins? Is the lava flowing out? Yeah, I think it is. There was some lava in there. We're obviously producing far more water than lava though. Maybe we just need to turn this on when we actually need something. Great. It's cooking the obsidian now. And it's doing it fairly fast. So the problem is definitely going to be the energy for the lava. We need a lot more lava than this can produce in one day. I think I left it for an entire day and it produced about like till here on the bar, not very much, and we're gonna need more than that. Somehow it always comes back to energy. The problem I have is I have so much energy here in this corner, but I don't have any cables or anything. Like this is full. The ender generator is full, and the ender farm was also quite full up with everything, so I had to move it to this chest here. Getting plenty of fuel from the ender generator, which powers basically everything connected here. And we also have the simple combustion generator, which is hooked up to our massive stack of leaves that it doesn't seem to be running out of at all. But I want to turn my attention to these saplings here and use them for energy somehow, because they are taking up a lot of the space in here. Obviously, everything else is stuff that's kind of filled up from the crates here. But the saplings, I don't plan on storing them in crates, so we should use them for something. And of course, I could hook up to a simple combustion generator. But that's kind of like an easy way out. Let's try something different. So I was looking at it here, and you can use these in a crusher to make biofuel, which sounds like fuel, and you can use that to craft something called a biogenerator. But also, you can get yellow mulch, which is the upgrade from the bonsai kind of dirt we have just now. If we have a look up here, we are on brown mulch, and we could go up to yellow if we get this biofuel. So I think it's worth a try going down. I guess all we need to do is just grab a bunch of saplings and pop into a crusher, which I have right here. And we've got loads of energy for it. It's quite slow though. So if I need to crush all the saplings, I don't think my one crusher is going to crush them all fast enough into biofuel. And then if I need a lot of biofuel to power the crusher, I feel like I might be losing energy more than making it. I suppose we're just gonna have to see how much the biogenerator would produce. Okay, let's find out how this works. So, well, let's pop it next to our lava fabricator here. And I guess if we put it this way, it's going to hopefully... Yeah, it's kind of pointing into the lava farm. So what do we do? Put biofuel in here? Yeah, that looks to be it. And let's see, this produces 280 RF per tick, and this produces 38 RF per tick, so this is equivalent to how many solar generators? I think this biofuel stuff has got some real potential, so I want to set up a whole island for biofuel generation. I want to get rid of all these saplings and also maybe dedicate some of the leaves in here. I think we're slowly building up leaves rather than burning them in time. So it'd be nice to make sure we actually use up all our leaves that are coming in, especially because we're going to be upgrading our bonsai trees, so we're going to have even more saplings and even more leaves coming in at the same time. So perfect to set up an island for it. It also might fix some of our power issues. For the island, I think I want to use these anti-blocks. They look really interesting, and they're fairly cheap. It's just any stone and some glowstone dust, which I have a bunch of, and I think that makes gravel. Oh, I thought that made smooth stone. Oh, wait. I popped into the crusher being like, let's get some smooth stone here, and I got gravel. I swear we could have... No, that's a smelter. It's the furnaces I need. I don't know what went wrong in my brain. Is it this? Wait. Oh, if we crush stone bricks, we get stone, not the other way around. Oh, okay, right. I need a furnace. I think we're gonna pop them into the resourceful furnace we have that we were using for our plastic consumption. Which this thing is honestly like too strong. We keep our unit keeps filling up, and I have to manually load it into the furnace because for some reason it doesn't load itself. Oh, that's because I have to combine it. Yes, so we need to like add an assembler or something in here actually. We could do that just now while we wait for this to smelt. I think this is the SkyFactory equivalent of an autocrafter, which is a little bit more expensive than the vanilla autocrafter, but of course this is an older mod pack on an older version of Minecraft, so we don't have autocrafter. I think I should be able to get everything in here though. There we go. Whip that up in just seconds. And I guess we're gonna pop it right here in the chain. See if I... where do I need to put this actually? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna pop it here. And then our recipe is a lot of dry rubber. Where do we put this? Is this the recipe? Okay, it accepts that. Maybe we just need to put one at a time. Okay. Put all these in here, and it's got energy already, so how do we auto mode on? Craft of it. Okay. How do you work? I think I got it. It turns out there's something called a crafting formula, and in here there is a button to encode formula, so I imagine I need one of them, which is just this. Then if we pop it in here, and then want to make sure this is fine like this, encode, auto mode. Fantastic. Okay. And now we want the top one to be output into this furnace. And nope, it's not going in. Maybe I need to take this out. There you go. I quickly hooked that up with just some cyclic cables because I didn't want to bother with the logic cables just for this little setup. So we've got an item extraction cable, taking stuff out of the processing unit and putting it into the assembler, which is on autocraft mode now, I think. Let's see if this works. Yeah, okay, and that gets sent straight into the furnace. Bad news is that since hooking this up, we are running out of energy. This generator, which I think is what it runs off, it's not producing enough. It's not producing enough energy. I think it's mostly this assembler maybe. It's taking up so much power. 40 RF per tick. This is also using up a decent bit of power, and so is this. This is, yeah, a lot. And there's also another furnace that is using it up. There is just a lot of things using power here. I don't remember where this is connected to. Where did it go to? A lava fabricator. This is... Huh? Lava fabricator? Oh, I'm sending energy to this lava fabricator here. Okay. But that doesn't need much energy just now either. I'm pretty sure this is full up. Yeah, it's full up. It's not taking any energy. Right? Anyways, that was a bit of a distraction. Let's get back on track and actually build these antimatter blocks. I don't know how we make them green because I would quite like them green. These are white. But let's put them down. Holy moly. I might not want to use that. Wait, I have a chisel, don't I? Let's see what we can chisel these to. It's picking up something else. Is it? I don't know where this is selecting. Diamonds. This is voidstone. This is anti-block. Wait. That, I don't know what that's done, but that's definitely not done what I'm thinking it's done. Oh, that's just chiseled the one type of block I have in my inventory. Wait, okay, now I want to chisel this. I guess I can't chisel antimatter. How do you get to green? It says you can get to green then. I thought it would be off the chisel mod because the actual block itself, the anti-block, is from the chisel mod. Do we dye it? Maybe it's as simple as dyeing it. We just put like green dye on it or something. I'm just being silly. It turns out you can just chisel it like this. Let's chisel that. it doesn't look like it belongs in this world. I kind of love it. I mean, it does fit with the sci-fi theme, but more, I think we can make it like magenta or something. Like, can I chill this to magenta? I don't know what to think. I don't think I'm gonna build an island out of this for sure. If it would be one ugly looking island. I kind of wanted to go for a green block because I was like, biofuel and stuff. That'd be fun. That'd be fun to be green. Let's come up with a different block. I do have a bunch of this purple stuff everywhere. I guess I could just use that, but I kind of want to try some of these wacky blocks in the mod pack. Somehow in a mod pack with so much choice, the hardest thing to do is actually just choosing what block to use. And I've decided to just not choose and use the space I've already got because I couldn't find anything I like. So this makes sense. This is nice, pretty, and we can definitely set up some sort of energy factory here using the biogenerators. So I'm gonna go ahead and do just that. There's this corner empty here. I don't know how much space we're gonna need, but let's get started. Alright, to get started, we made 4 of the biogenerators and 4 of the crushers. So now I need to hook them up to my network somehow or send the saplings over a different way. I don't actually know. Should I use logic cables? I've still not really figured out how to use filters on them, which is why we have this big chest in the first place. So I don't know, if I hook them up, is it only going to send items that can go into the biogenerators? I don't know if, I mean, can the acorns go in technically? Because they're like, I don't know, acorns? Let's try hooking it up and see what happens. And if that doesn't work, I might use the wireless item transmitters from Cyclic instead. Because the crushers are quite slow, so I imagine they should be able to keep up with the pace. In fact, I'll just show you guys. If I take a stack of saplings, yeah, it takes quite a while for it to even go through one sapling, so I don't think we need to worry about item transmission speeds nearly as much as we do when we're collecting all the bonsai, because that's just non-stop items constantly. Yeah, it's quite slow. But I want to try hooking this up anyways, just because we've got this network. So I'm going to go straight for... oh, that is the wrong thing. Okay, I just hooked them up, and I think saplings have started coming in here. Oh, we do have some acorns. Right, I don't want acorns in here, I don't think. And I think this should theoretically work like this. Now if I also hook up the biogenerators to this, when the crusher produces the biofuel, is it going to ultimately pick that up? It has not picked it up. I was hoping it would ultimately grab that and send it into the biogenerator, but it's not quite that smart. It is providing energy directly to the crusher behind it, which is nice. Keep some cables. I thought this might work. It's not grabbing any output at all. I just remembered I need to use an item importer to actually be able to grab things. So we could try that. If I break this and use an item importer, import specific items. We can set up the filter later maybe. And then we're gonna grab this and then pop in an item interface on here. I'm not sending it. I might need that variable card. I added a variable card for biofuel to import the item into the network, but this is not grabbing it. I actually filled up once, and it also doesn't seem to be importing any more lapis saplings now that I've done that. So just to test to see if things are still getting imported, I added fuel to these ones, and yeah, things are not getting grabbed from the chest. So what I did was I changed the priority of it, I think. Just to 1. Is it gonna start grabbing items? No. Sure, quite what's going on here. It initially filled up, and oh, putting a crusher, putting the redstone acorn into the crusher gives us redstone. We do not want that. This is biofuel only. And then I realized that this must also need to be an importer on here if we want to import things into the network, right? So we need a variable card now for anything that's got sapling in the name. Nope, I do not get it. I don't get it at all. I cannot get biofuel to come in here at all. And I also can't even seem to get the saplings to be going in here at all anymore. So uh I'm just gonna go back to the simpler cables. If we ignore the mess around here, I can probably pick up some of these saplings and just throw them over the edge. There's just too many items here that popped out when I was sorting out all the cables, but I think we thankfully, it never ends, have this actually sort of self-sustaining, so all the saplings are going in here as soon as they can. I've gotten rid of all the resin and acorn and stuff that was coming into this chest here. It's now purely saplings, and the problem was that some of these were out of space, obviously, and the leftovers went into the chest, and that's not great because that'll break our crusher system. At some point, we're probably going to need some sort of item filters and stuff, but for now, if I stay on top of the the crates over there, it should be okay. So it's getting these in, and then we are getting the saplings going from the chest over there into, I don't need this cable here anymore, into these cyclic cables over here. And then we have a second output system over here because I could not get it to work. Like, I couldn't get it to eject the items without cables, unfortunately, even though they're next to each other. But yeah, as soon as it creates a biofuel, I'll pop it here into the thing, and as you can see, I think they're slowly, very slowly actually filling up. So we have leftover energy, which is fantastic. What I could do is I could add speed upgrades in here as well, which will speed up the amount of saplings we go through, which I might need to do so we don't actually clog up this chest at some point. Oh, we're out of another thing. We're out of copper space. Yes, I'm gonna have to upgrade that. I think I'm just gonna have to get a bunch of the 4K upgrades and just place them all over the crate so we basically never run out of space. But yeah, I'm gonna bring the extra crusher I have that I built earlier and pop it here as well. And then I think I have a spare biogen. Yeah, I do, which I made by accident. So we can hook these up together and I'll show you what I had to do. So first, on this crusher here, I'm going to take the fuel out. I had to configure the input to be the back, which I think is this one here. Wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong menu. Let's swap this back to normal. It's on the site config. We need input here on the back. I'm pretty sure this is the back one. And we need the output to be the top. And then the rest really don't matter. So let's hook up the item cables here on the side. That should start bringing in saplings. It's not. Why? Wait, let's compare. Yeah, input, output. Just as I said that, everything broke. And I think I broke this cable here by accident. And that actually broke the system somehow. I think there needs to be... How did I have it set up? Wait, let's put this extraction cable. Yeah, okay, that fixed it. I broke this cable here by accident. I know you're gonna hear everything go off again. So if we check on this one, yeah, it's getting the saplings coming in. And very important, I don't know what I just placed somewhere. I placed something somewhere. Oh well. Very important here is that I go into the item extraction settings and swap it to 64. So it brings in a lot of saplings at once. And now that we have set our output to the top, we can hit this and then put in another item cable, and this, please, just start bringing in fuel. It's not. Have I done something wrong here? Again, I need to remember to swap this to 64. Maybe it's just... Oh, there we go. Very slowly it's got some fuel in it, so I think it just took a little while for it to actually start crushing these saplings. And yeah, but that's it. It's gonna make some speed upgrades here. We got enough for 4. Let's see how much this bumps up the energy consumption. So at the moment it's using 20 RF per tick. And if we pop a speed upgrade in right here. We also need a muffling upgrade in here at some point. 35. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's see. How would I make that muffling upgrade? Because this place is noisy. Steel blend. Okay, coal and iron. I think it's safe to say that these, well, you can tell by the fact that they're absolutely full up, that these are producing more than enough energy to power themselves and a lot extra. So I'm going to hook these up at some point with all our other mechanism machines and have like a little, I guess a power station, a very noisy power station here that uses up all our saplings. Look at how fast that's going. But it is very slowly filling up the other chest as well. I've cleared a lot of things out of it, but it's actually gone up in size. I feel like there's more lines of things in there. So it's definitely either a bigger setup or a lot more speed upgrades on these crushers. The problem is at some point we might even run out of energy we can store. Yeah, like this is completely full up. So even if we upgrade the speed on these, we don't actually consume the energy fast enough to stop any blockages. So that's going to be an issue for another day though. I'm quite happy with the progress today. I feel like we've got so much done. A lot of things are now running a little bit more smoother, and we definitely fixed a lot of the sort of issues we had with it, and this is completely full up with water now. Classic. It's a very hard mixture to get, and if you have not enough lava in here, it kind of just breaks the entire thing. I'm not sure of the exact amount of lava required, but what I've been needing to do is get like a tank or a barrel and empty out some of this water. And by the way, the crafting recipe for a tank is very cheap, so let's pour out some of this water. And then we can, yeah, there's quite a bit of water in there. I think there's some in the pipes as well. There we go. We're gonna start getting some obsidian in here now. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's been a fun one. We have renewable energy in a way, I guess, a completely different way than than all the stuff we did last episode with the solar panels and the windmill. It's almost kind of like a sad renewable energy where we burn saplings or crush them, I guess. Yeah, it's not really burning. I guess this is kind of like eco-friendly. Crushing saplings and getting biofuel and burning the biofuel. Is that how it works? I don't know. Got a little factory now, which is just a lot of fun. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye!